I have three questions for you. The first one is why law of attraction actually works. I mean, I think I understand what it is and I've seen it actually works, but I don't understand why. I can think of a situation in which two things of the same vibration don't attract each other, or two things of different vibration don't repel each other. I mean, I can also think of that possibility. Why law of attraction works.
Yes, we can explain it mechanically, but on the other hand, you will have to investigate the specific reasons why something may appear to work or not work, because it may have to do with the belief systems of those individuals having the experience. But mechanically speaking, first and foremost, while it is generally correct that you need to be the frequency of the thing you wish to attract in order to attract it, because you have to be on the same wavelength of something to experience it, the difference in what most people understand about the law of attraction is they think they have to learn to generate that frequency to attract what they truly need in life. You don't have to learn it. It's automatic. It's your core frequency, and it's always being given off, and it's always attracting what you need. It may not attract what you want, because what you want may be the product of a negative ego, or just an assumption that certain things are what you need when they're not. But the idea is it's not about learning to give off that frequency to attract what you need. It's about not getting in your way. It's about letting go of negative beliefs and fear-based beliefs that might be preventing what your core vibration is attempting to attract from getting to you. So the real secret of the law of attraction is you just have to get the negative vibrations, the negative beliefs out of the way and clear up those ideas that may be impeding the attraction that is automatically being sent out from your core frequency to the things you need in life, and understanding the difference between what you want and what you need, because there can be a very big difference.
Hello, Bashar.
Good day, good day.
Good to see you. So I have some questions for today.
Yes.
You say that when we sufficiently change ourselves from within, the outside will also change.
Well, not necessarily right away.
Okay.
Because you have time and time lag, and sometimes you may test yourself to demonstrate whether or not you have actually truly changed. Because again, the true measure of change is not whether the outside changes, it's whether you respond differently to it, even if it still looks the same. Then you will have proven you've changed, and then the outside has more of an opportunity to shift to reflect the change within you. That's what we're actually saying.
Okay. I was thinking in a side way. I saw potential in maybe also bringing a change in different spheres of our minds. And yes. I had this thought of, like, you told us lately that there are 9 different levels of the mind.
There are 9 levels of consciousness that are relevant and relative to the experience you're having of physical reality. That doesn't mean there aren't other levels. It's just that those 9 are more relevant for your physical experience.
Okay. And so I was wondering if, like, for example, I want to abolish war, if I need to make a change in all those levels in order to make it happen.
That happens automatically when you change anything about yourself.
Okay. I'm aware of permission slips to connect with my higher mind.
Yes.
Like following my passion.
Yes.
But I'm curious if you could give us clues or permission slips as to connect with the above minds.
With the what?
With the above minds.
Well, again, that happens automatically. We give you the formula because it leaves nothing out. Anything that is important or relevant for your experience in physical reality is included in simply following the formula. So any change you make on the physical level, when you shift to a different reality, will automatically contain new relationships and new versions of all the different levels. Automatically. That's what being on another level in a new reality actually means. Everything goes with it.
So then I was thinking, if the higher mind is guiding all this process,
Yes.
is it then all-knowing?
No. It only knows what it needs to know for your experience as a physical person. It knows more than you do. It can connect to more, but only those things, again, that are relevant for your journey in physical reality experience. It doesn't need to know everything.
But it knows everything for my physical experience.
Yes. That's why it sends you energy messages that your body translates into the sensation you call passion. That's its message saying, this is the next step. This is you. This is your vibration. Follow it. Act on it. That's all it needs to do. But you have to pay attention.
So, but it is all-knowing on following the excitement? Is that like the all-knowing circle of the higher mind?
It knows what you need. And therefore it will send you the energy vibration that will translate into the sensation of passion to let you know what you need to act on next.
Okay. So in the different spheres of the minds, you've talked about the collective minds and the...
All right. You keep using the word mind. Consciousness would be a better choice.
Okay.
Because the higher levels of consciousness are not specifically what you refer to as mind, because mind is a product of the physical reality perspective.
Okay. So the collective conscious and the collective unconscious,
yes,
you separate them from the oversoul domain. But as I understand the oversoul being a group of souls working together, I was wondering what was the difference?
Well, the idea, again, is that there is a collective conscious and unconsciousness for the specific experience you're having on Earth. Oversouls can connect in a variety of ways and be specific to the Earth experience, but they can also connect to other civilizations. So for every civilization they choose to connect to or experience a version of themselves in, they will create a whole new projection that functions as a collective consciousness and an unconscious, and so on down the line, for every single new experience that is a different civilization playing a game with different rules.
Okay. You talked about the idea that the Greys fusion their minds like a hive mind.
Yes.
Isn't that also the same as operating from the collective consciousness?
No, it's a different kind of collective. The idea has some similarities and some connections to it, but it has removed other elements from it so they can function more efficiently in the physical realm. It's really more like a natural way of forming communication links between all of their minds. It's more, in a sense, akin to a technological feature than it is to the idea of a larger spiritual one.
Thank you very much, Bashar,
You
for
are
this
welcome.
opportunity.
Good day.
Hello, Bashar. This is Lorena from Slovenia. For the last 4 or 5 months, I've been having interactions with the Mantis beings. And during your last transmission, Tell Them Bashar sent you, I got a download that I shall ask you a question, which is, how exactly am I participating in hybridization agenda? I would like to know that in words, because communicating with them, I do not understand them always completely. And I would like to know how to be fully of service to those beings and how to be fully of myself. Thank you, Bashar. Goodbye.
You are serving in the hybridization agenda by having donated genetic material. You're serving in the hybrid agenda by teaching the hybrid children some of the things they need to know when they come to live among humans on Earth. They are attempting to get your attention to understand the purpose that you are providing for the evolution of humanity in general, though there may be some specific messages from time to time. But they are also sending to us a technique for you that may put you in clearer touch with the communications from the Mantis beings. and that is to draw them. And while you are drawing them, consider the drawing of them a type of meditation. And in that meditation, allow yourself to just open up to what you'll receive by looking at the drawing as you're creating it, and even looking at the drawing and meditating on it as you have finished the drawing. That's a technique that can work for you.
Hey Bashar, this is Michael from Tel Aviv, and I'm happy to connect with you. So my question is about shifting between beliefs. I find it very difficult to change what I believe is true. In other words, I believe one thing and I recognize that I would prefer to believe something else that is more positive, that is more in alignment, that is more serving the reality that I would like to experience. And it just seems like the belief that I'm holding on to right now is way too strong, and I'm way too convinced about it that the shift between the beliefs is almost not likely. So what is your suggestion as for shifting more easily between the beliefs that I'm holding now and the beliefs that I would like to believe are true? Thank you and good day.
You wouldn't know that they're in alignment with your higher self if you didn't have the capacity to shift to them easily. So the belief to work on is specifically the one that says that you are convinced that you are in some way, shape, or form finding it difficult to shift, because that is coming from a negative fear-based belief. So focus on why you give your power over to the very concept of being easily able to shift and unable to shift. That is where you will find your answers. Investigate the idea of what the negative belief is telling you about being unable to easily shift.